Yeah, a lot of players. Okay, here we go. We're gonna see initiation going on the Rasa gets popped off before he even could do anything here. Sven is gonna follow the same way. We do see a lot of healing coming from Nekolai, but just not enough to CM dropping his ultimate. CM gets his ultimate cancelled by wasting an ultimate from the Nekolai. So it is another team wipe in the favor of Scourge here, and we do know that Scourge is definitely winning this team fight. Another blink on the line. Lion is gonna really pick off the Vengeful Spear. So AlienwareDG still choosing to play this with a significantly worse late game lineup, getting thrashed mid game. Any reason why AlienwareDG is not typing out right now? Because they are really in trouble.
I don't know. Asian pride.
Asian pride. Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. The only way they could get back is if they, I don't know, stabbed opponents, something like that. Because I don't really see any way they could get back. They have a gank heavy, push heavy team, and they can't gank and they can't push. And if they push, they get counter ganked. So it's kind of a desperate situation now.
And you can see that Potom trying to work on her BKB as Yafit is gonna sit low and just kill her again. So if your Potom is trying to make BKB, that's not the game plan that you had at the beginning of picking stages. So Nirvana in complete dominance of this game right now. The only thing that Nirvana will have trouble with is if Zoe started having a seizure on his computer or something. Then or his mouse breaks right now. That's the only thing that would make AlienwareDG have a chance.
He can just auto attack and still be fine.
Yeah, okay, that's true. That is true.
We see Yafet's almost he has his ultimate orb ready, so he's going for Lincoln's next. Of course.
Speaking of which, CM is working towards a freaking Vanguard.
What? Wait.
That's pretty sexy.
That is
pretty sexy.
I do love that.
I'll take that out on a date. That's sexy. When do we ever see CM with a fucking Vanguard? Which by the way, here's my own personal opinion on this. If you have the money for a Vanguard, and if you're CM, buy a mecha, because it's pretty much the same price, and with all the healing factored into it, it's more helpful to the team. I mean, especially when you're CM. So that's just my take on this, though.
Well, a Vanguard looks cooler, and also it probably is a means to keep her alive during her ulti for longer, because you can't use a mecha during your ulti.
That is true, but I don't think she could ever get her ult off for 4 seconds. So
she has a BKB already, so she knows she's not gonna be interrupted during that ult. So I think it's
what
not.
She has a what?
Well, no.
Who has a BKB?
Wait, no, my bad. What the fuck? It's really late in Sweden.
Are we still casting AlienwareDG versus Nirvana China? Just making sure.
Guys, it's late in Sweden. This is international Dota commentary.
Okay, international Dota commentary, and it's actually really nice. Do you know where AlienwareDG is from? I have no idea, to be honest.
I think it was not Vietnam, Singapore, I think.
Singapore? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I don't know if they're your hometown team. I apologize here. I'm going to do a little bit of quick war check. You can see that Venge is having 10, and then Sven has having 2. And Scourge really significantly outwarding the Sentinel.
Oh, that was a nice arrow.
We see a big engagement mid, and BKB Potom is doing some damage. It picks off DGC, which is the Lich there.
Oh, she's so cute, the big Potom with the big wall.
A big Potom. It's for 10 seconds. Oh my god. And I think with this is Sentinel's cue to push mid, but they can't because they have to defend bottom. So really, Nirvana's doing a good job pressuring every single lane here. And I think that if this game go on longer for 5 more minutes at the same pace that this game's going, I think the Sentinel is just gonna be in trouble. Like they're already in trouble, but they're gonna be in more trouble.
Let's do a quick creep check again. We got let's see. Zoe is up to 181 now, which is a pretty respectable number. Not the best I've ever seen him do, but still pretty good. Yafet's is at 130. And we're actually, Sentinel team is not trailing behind by far. They're at 105 and 108 for their top earners. And the 92 for Rasta. So it's not bad. I mean, they're not getting out-farmed so bad. They're getting outplayed, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the thing is sometimes sometimes when you look at the CS like that, you're like, okay, well, they're a little behind, but not that behind, right? One thing you have to also keep in mind is when you're observing is that you gotta look at how many kills they had, and I think sometimes the gold lost tells the tale more. I mean, like that Necrolite has a lot of CS, but if you look at his gold loss, is sitting at what, 1,100. So
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a lot of CS, but not really that much to show for it because he has died a couple of times. And that looks like they are gonna pick up Roshan here, and Storm is gonna pick up the Aegis. And really, Necrolite is gonna go all tank here. He is getting what Mecha and then into a Vanguard. Do you think that Vanguard was a little bit overkilled, or do you think he is not getting even enough? Should he get a Hood after? Should he get a Shiva afterwards?
I'd like to see a Shiva. I think it's a nice item on Necrolite. I would rather have seen a Shiva than Vanguard, to be honest. If he's gonna go to tank style, because right now Necrolite is getting pretty heavy fire, and his ability to tank damage has been pretty crucial in a couple of team fights. It's what enabled them to get their first kill on Yafet, so I don't think it's a bad choice per se.
Yeah, we do see Storm coming in from the bottom with double damage on that bottom. Didn't even know what hit him here. No, he's gonna leap out, but oh no, he's okay. So miss. Okay, never mind. You can only miss so many times up here, which is, by the way, I think she was trying to buy or something, or maybe it was on cooldown.
Yeah, because that's a perfect case of he would have gotten away if he had a TP scroll.
Yeah, as we see more initiation going on the line. Lion gets completely gibbed, like how Storm just gibbed the bottom. Which, by the way, you know what pisses me off the most? Attacking uphill, you go counter ward, and you put down your sentry ward. You're like, yeah, I found the ward, like I'm the boss. And you start trying to hit uphill, and like your next 20 attack misses. That pisses me off. And that is like, a little bit reminiscent of Storm.
That is the weirdest rant I've ever heard. Just saying.
Anyway, Storm Spirit is packing up BKB Aegis and Gwynsu. 31 minutes in, that is some sick farm on Yafet. But really, right now he is farming on heroes. He is sitting 12 and 2 hero counts. So, my god.
That is epic. Let's see. Yeah, and Zhao's not doing poorly either. He got, what do you got? 204 creep kills and 5 kills. So, what is he making next, do you think?
I'm guessing Butterfly. It's really surprising that he even got the BKB. I don't think he really needs it because the rest of his teammate is going to draw in the bulk of the damage, and he could be okay just going in last. So, not too sure.
Yeah,
why he got the BKB, but I would guess it's going to be next Butterfly.
Yeah, he just spent like.
Oh, there you go.
He just spent 3,000 gold. So, there we go. I think he should have gone Butterfly then BKB. How come I miss Monkey King Bar? I haven't seen that item for ever.
Oh shit, look at how Baller Lich is doing. He's just fucking casting Frost Armor in every fucking thing.
All the creep. I just saw that all the creeps had freaking Frost Armor.
Yeah, I mean, if you're pushing, why the fuck not, right? Sentinel does have a lot of AoE on well, they could kill the creeps as they're doing right now. Potom using his ultimate just for herself here. She's a little bit in trouble here. They're going to go on the Sven. Sven completely in trouble. Sven gets instant hex. Oh! Yafet pops his Aegis because he died here. And they're really going for the Rasa. Rasa does have BKB on, so she should be okay there. And I think, no, Yafet says low. Never mind. And they're going to focus on Necrolite. The chasing power of Scourge is too much for the Sentinel handle here as Potom eats the arrow there, throws the arrow on the CM while the CM taking some damage here. But that Frost Armor is just giving a lot of survivability to the Sentinel. So we see Yafet zipping in on... what that... Oh, never mind.
Where are you at?
Okay. Where are you at? Okay.
Oh shit, that was pretty cool. And it could be GG for Nirvana right there. Wombo combo.
Yeah. Potom...
This is the beginning of the end.
A little bit.
This is definitely the beginning. You sound so ghetto there, like, for a while.
What? I sound ghetto?
Yeah, when you said so balla. Never mind.
No, fuck you, man. I'm like Asian gangster. Haven't you heard my Dota rap?
That shit was amazing. You need to make a full song.
Which, by the way, we do see. Oh, what a dodge! Yafet says, "I don't want to take the Stormbolt alone." So let me scooch next to you.
That was a strange one. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. They can do whatever the hell they want. They still got this in a little box. from the ribbon on
Well,
it.
one thing I do notice about Chinese teams that they don't dick around even when they're winning. It looks like they are gonna just
If I had this game,
they don't start building up Dagons and shit like.
if I was in
Generally
this
they-
game, I would be having Dagon level 5 on Yafits right now. Just saying. This is,
Wasn't there a game that you cast a long ass time ago where I think it was like Yamante on Storm
yes.
and it had like Dagon 5 and like AC.
That was
and,
the
like,
best
item
game
GMC.
I've ever seen.
Holy shit! Never mind
Oh.
about people not dicking around. Look at Lion's fucking item. He's so baller. He must watch my commentary where I said Pusher got 6 Sange. He's
I've seen
building
Rasta
towards
with
it.
6 Sange, but not Lion. Oh my god, that was...
We're not even commentating anymore. We're just like.
Well, there's nothing really they can do at this point. I hope everyone understands this, that unless they do something along the lines of actually... Unless someone disconnects at this point, or like 2 or 3 people disconnect, they're not going to be able to win this.
You know what? You know what? I have never seen Dota, and I think teams should do it more. Is fucking team backdoor. Just somehow like. I don't know.
There are rules
Like,
against
it would
that
be cool
usually.
if you team backdoor. Well, I don't think. Well, I don't think there are backdoor rules anymore, right?
Yeah,
we see Sven
some
get
people
completely railed on.
have. Some tournaments do. We see a Ginsu. Ginsu, what the fuck? I guess he wasn't going for a Lincoln Sphere. Never mind.
Look at AlienwareDG. He's like calling for save. What the hell? Save or Sven just died. Save. What is going on?
Why are they? Oh,
I
whatever.
have no fucking clue.
Let's see, what do we have? Any fun? No one else is going for really fun items except for. Oh my god.
Oh, Storm! Storm going for the Necrolite's helmet. If they can pick up Necrolite, Necrolite is gonna be dead. Does he have buyback? I don't know, but they're in trouble right now. We do see CM dropping his ultimates, and you know, yeah, okay. Rasa does have a ghost staff. That's pretty cool here. Potom uses BKB just to run there. They do pick up the Venge, but I mean that's okay. That Rasa should be force-staffing people into his fountain. That's what he should do. Oh, Lich! Oh, Lich! Pulling people in. Yeah. I'm just waiting for Banana to pick up his second Sange. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, they're calling TG. Boo, boo. Or, yeah, I guess. Anyway, so that was... I can't say that was the most professional cast, but this game was kind of asking for it in terms of the way it progressed and Lion getting Sage and all that stuff. I think we made it pretty entertaining. What do you say, Darth? I think so too. The only bad thing about what Darth said throughout the whole commentary was he said I was not baller. Like, come on. The damn right. I have my dance crew. Don't mess with me. Which, by the way, shout out to everyone that enjoyed the whole DCDH series I'm working on. Spending a lot of times. Hopefully, it's helping out. It's helping out a lot of newer players, intermediate player, and things like that. So. And I think that's it. Last shout out to everyone that are listening live. For everyone from Dota Commentary, Darth, and Luminous. This is us signing off. Hope you guys enjoy that commentary. GG.